I work as a discipline specialist inspector in the Hazardous Installations Directorate, supporting the frontline inspectors in their day-to-day inspections and investigations. And I also do some technical policy work as well. I've been working in industry in plant engineering type roles for almost 10 years. And although the roles were interesting and I was getting increasing levels of responsibility, the basic work was the same. It was project managing and other stuff, but it was the same, just bigger and more hazardous plant. And I was looking for something a bit different. And I looked around and I spotted the HSE advert in the paper, and it was playing very heavily on the legal side of the role and acting as an expert witness. And it just looked like a really good opportunity to develop technically, keep my expertise, but do something a bit different as well. And you can't ignore the fact it's in such a worthwhile context as well, trying to make things safer for everyone. So that's what hooked me, really. To be a good inspector, I think some of the key things that you need are, first of all, really good communication skills, and to be good at influencing as well, because a lot of what we do is persuading people and influencing them to do things differently. And you've got to be able to show them the way. And if you're not clear about what you require and why, it can make things very difficult. And I think the other thing that's really important as well is being a good manager and good at managing and organising your own time and planning out your work to make sure that you deliver everything that's needed. The thing I really love about it is the challenge that you face when you've found a problem and you've worked out what's caused it, but then you've got to get a solution. And it's not always straightforward. There's never a clear answer of how to tackle something. And it's the working with people to persuade them and influence them to do a particular thing that's really where a lot of the challenge lies. It's a very interesting part of the job. Well, I think the one thing you could be sure of if you come to work for HSE and for the Hazardous Installations Directorate particularly is that you can always be sure of an interesting day's work. There's no shortage of challenge, and if you're looking to come in as a discipline specialist, the personal development that you'll get would be really very good. There are lots of opportunities to develop technically.